Oral health is so important. And brushing and flossing aren't enough to protect your teeth. If you're not drinking enough water, you're still at risk for cavities, gum disease, and even bad breath. And most people don't know why. And here's a surprising truth. What if I told you that the most powerful weapon against cavities, gum disease, and bad breath isn't found in toothpaste or mouthwash? It's in the water bottle. Most people completely overlook this, but dehydration might silently be wrecking your smile. You could be brushing, flossing, and still developing dental problems. And all of it comes down to one thing: not drinking enough water. Your mouth is a living ecosystem, and your saliva is its natural guardian, made up of 99% water and loaded with protective agents like lysozymes, lactoferrin, and immunoglobulins that fight off harmful bacteria. It also contains bicarbonate, which buffers acidity and maintains your oral pH near neutral. Without enough water, that delicate balance collapses. Saliva dries up, acids build up, and bacteria thrive. These acid-producing bacteria feast on leftover sugars and starches in your mouth, and their byproduct, lactic acid, that erodes your enamel over time. And that's how cavities begin, silently, gradually, and almost always with dehydration as a silent trigger. As plaque accumulates, it can harden into tartar, especially around the gum line, which leads to inflammation, bleeding gums, and eventually periodontal disease. And here's something people rarely ever consider. Your oral bacteria don't just stay in your mouth. They get swallowed, and it can impact your health, your gut, and your heart. In fact, certain strains of bacteria tied to gum disease have been found in arterial plaques and linked to heart disease. That's how powerful your oral hygiene is. Hydration is the foundation. A hydrated mouth just doesn't feel better. It just doesn't make you happier. It works better. Water supports healing. It reduces bacterial load. It enhances the effectiveness of brushing and flossing. And if you're someone who drinks coffee all day or uses mouthwash loaded with alcohol, you may be drying out your mouth even more without even realizing it. That dryness is like leaving the doors wide open for harmful microbes. Even mild dehydration, just 1 to 2% loss of body water, can reduce saliva production enough to increase your cavity risk. And the consequences compound extremely quickly. When you're dehydrated, your body naturally prioritizes vital organs, pulling water away from non-essential systems, like the salivary glands. That's why during intense exercise or after a night of drinking alcohol, your mouth feels sticky and unpleasant. It's not just discomfort, it's a warning sign. And even your sense of taste is affected by hydration, since saliva is needed to dissolve and deliver food molecules to your taste receptors. And if you suffer from chronic dry mouth due to medications like antihistamines, antidepressants, or even blood pressure drugs, water becomes even more essential to offset that damage. Here's a fascinating fact. In ancient times, our ancestors didn't have toothbrushes or floss. Yet, dental disease was rare. Why? Because their diets were whole, fibrous, and water-rich. Their mouths stayed mechanically clean, and they didn't sip sugary drinks all day long. Fast forward to today. Between processed foods, refined sugars, and poor hydration habits, our teeth are under constant assault. And while brushing is crucial, it's not enough. If your mouth is dry, brushing and flossing becomes far less effective. Water acts as a continuous rinse, helping your mouth clean itself between meals. It's like nature's mouthwash, with no chemicals, no additives, no downsides. And for those wondering if sparkling water counts, here's the truth. Many carbonated waters are acidic, with pH levels around 3 to 4, which can weaken our enamel over time if consumed excessively. And you want to stick with still water, as your daily go-to. Yes, you can have carbonated drinks once in a while, but that is the way to go. Especially drinking water after your meals, your snacks, or acidic beverages like coffee, juice, or sodas. Doing so helps neutralize the acid. It rebalances your mouth's pH. Drinking water also helps prevent those annoying mouth ulcers and can even reduce your risk of oral thrush, an overgrowth of yeast in the mouth that occurs when good bacteria and saliva are depleted. Every system in your body, from your immune system to your digestive system, starts with your mouth. And your mouth starts with water. It's the cheapest, most effective dental treatment in the world. No fancy mouthwashes, no trendy rinses, just consistent hydration. Every sip starts with a clean mouth, resilient gums, and long-lasting oral health. So the next time you reach for water, don't just think of it as hydration. Think of it as preservation for your teeth, your gums, your breath, your taste, and your entire body. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please share it with your friends and family. Leave your comments below. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandel.